When it comes to health advice, few recommendations are as common as drink more water. We've all heard that we should drink 8 glasses a day, carry a water bottle everywhere, and stay constantly hydrated. But is that really true? Do you actually need that much water every single day? Or is it just a myth that's been repeated so often people take it as fact? Today, let's dive into hydration myths, uncover what science really says about water intake, and explore how much water your body truly needs to function at its best. First, let's talk about the famous 8 glasses a day rule. This idea has been around for decades, but it's not based on solid science. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all number for how much water a person needs. Your hydration requirements depend on many factors: your age, body size, activity level, the climate you live in, and even your diet. For example, someone who exercises regularly and lives in a hot environment will naturally need more fluids than someone who sits at a desk all day in an air-conditioned office. Another big myth is that only plain water counts toward your hydration. In reality, many foods and beverages contribute to your daily fluid intake. Fruits and vegetables, like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges, are packed with water. Soups, teas, and even coffee also hydrate you. Yes, coffee and tea do contain caffeine, which has a mild diuretic effect, but research shows that moderate consumption still contributes positively to your overall hydration. So, if you enjoy a morning coffee or green tea, you can rest assured it still helps you stay hydrated. Some people worry that if they don't drink water constantly, they'll become dehydrated. But your body has an incredible built-in system for regulating hydration: thirst. When your body needs more fluids, it sends signals to your brain that make you feel thirsty. This natural mechanism has worked for humans for thousands of years. While it's important not to ignore your thirst, there's no need to overcomplicate things by forcing yourself to drink more than you actually want. Another common myth is that clear urine is the only sign of good hydration. While pale yellow urine is usually a healthy indicator, completely clear urine can actually mean you're overhydrated. Yes, drinking too much water can be harmful. Overhydration, or water intoxication, dilutes the electrolytes in your blood, particularly sodium, which can cause headaches, nausea, confusion, and in severe cases, even be life-threatening. Balance is key. You want enough water to stay hydrated, but not so much that you overwhelm your body. The question then becomes, how much water do you really need? According to many health experts, the best approach is to listen to your body. For most healthy adults, letting thirst guide you is perfectly effective. Some general guidelines suggest that men need about 3.7 liters, or around 13 cups, of fluids a day, and women need about 2.7 liters, or around 9 cups. But again, this includes fluids from both foods and beverages, not just plain water. So, if you eat a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and soups, you might not need to drink as much water as someone who eats more dry foods. Another myth we should address is that bottled water is always better than tap water. In many countries, tap water is safe, clean, and regulated, making it just as healthy, if not healthier, than bottled water. Bottled water often comes at a high environmental cost due to plastic waste, and in some cases, it's no better than filtered tap water. A good strategy is to invest in a reusable bottle and, if necessary, a water filter for your home, which saves money and reduces plastic pollution. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts often wonder if they need sports drinks for hydration. Sports drinks can be helpful during intense or prolonged exercise, especially in hot conditions, because they replace electrolytes lost through sweat. However, for most people engaging in moderate daily activity, plain water and a balanced diet are enough. Drinking sports drinks when you don't need them can add unnecessary sugar and calories. There's also the belief that older adults don't need as much water. While it's true that thirst signals can become weaker with age, older adults still need adequate hydration to maintain good health. Dehydration in seniors can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and even increase the risk of falls. This means that while younger people can rely heavily on thirst, older adults should be more mindful of their fluid intake. Let's not forget the role of hydration in beauty and skin health. You've probably heard claims that drinking gallons of water will clear your skin and erase wrinkles. The truth is, while staying hydrated supports overall health and can help your skin look healthier, it's not a miracle cure for skin problems. Skin health depends on many factors, including diet, sleep, skincare routine, and genetics. Drinking water is important, but it won't replace a healthy lifestyle or good skincare practices. Hydration is also closely linked to energy levels and brain function. Even mild dehydration, just a 1 to 2% drop in body fluids, can affect your mood, concentration, and memory. That's why it's smart to keep a bottle of water nearby, especially if you're working, studying, or exercising. Instead of obsessing over exact amounts, focus on consistency and balance. Small sips throughout the day often work better than forcing yourself to chug large amounts at once. Some people are concerned about drinking water with meals, fearing it will dilute stomach acid and impair digestion. This is another myth. Drinking moderate amounts of water with your meals actually helps break down food, aids nutrient absorption, and supports smooth digestion. Unless you're drinking excessive amounts, having water with meals is not harmful. In fact, it can be beneficial. Cultural habits also shape how we think about hydration. In some cultures, people drink warm water or herbal teas throughout the day, while in others, cold water is preferred. At the end of the day, what matters most is not the exact temperature or form, but ensuring that your body consistently receives the fluids it needs. So, how can you simplify hydration in your daily life? First, listen to your thirst. Your body is smart and usually tells you when it needs fluids. Second, pay attention to your urine color. It should generally be light yellow, not dark and not completely clear. Third, remember that all fluids and many foods count toward hydration, not just water. And finally, adjust your intake based on your lifestyle, activity level, and environment. The bottom line is this: there is no magic number that applies to everyone. Hydration is personal, flexible, and guided by your body signals. The myths that you must drink exactly 8 glasses of water a day or that only pure water counts are oversimplifications. By understanding your own needs, you can stay hydrated in a way that supports your health without stress or confusion. So, next time you hear someone say you absolutely need to drink 8 glasses of water every day, you'll know the truth. Focus on balance, pay attention to your body, and remember that hydration comes from a variety of sources. That's the real science of how much water you truly need.